super early, and I am heading to get my hair done again. So this is my second time getting my hair done, and I'm so excited because I saw that you guys loved the previous video where I show you my transformation, and obviously I had very dark hair and it turned out so well. So my hairstylist said that this time is even gonna turn like a lot better because I wanted to go lighter from the beginning, and she said of course it has to gradually go there because if not my hair will be really damaged. So I'm so excited. Like currently my hair is wet because obviously I washed it this morning, and I'm really loving this like makeup no makeup look. I went really light with my face today. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this vlog, and also if you are new to my channel, welcome, and don't forget to join the Bravo Squad and follow me on all other my social medias pages so you can follow along and stay tuned with what I'm up to. So yeah, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you guys the after. Definitely it's been like what, 3 months since I haven't got my hair done, like dyed my hair, but I did get a trim, and I also put coconut oil yesterday, or like throughout the day, because I knew my hair was gonna go through a lot today, so I wanted to like treat it with something hydrating. Hopefully it doesn't interfere, and I will be answering some questions that you guys had from previous video, and also some questions that you guys left on the photo that I posted with my hair really pretty and curled. So stay tuned for those questions. But first we are stopping at Starbucks to get some coffee because it's freezing outside. Bueno, ya llegó Wanda Mora para hacerme mi pelo. Ya empezamos. Me vas a poner un ash brown, ¿cierto? Vamos a ir más lighter.
Rubio.
Rubio, okay.
En forma de balayage.
Eso. Last video we did, like they were so like impressed with the results.
Okay.
And they were saying like, what kind of color did you put on my hair? Because my hair was dark.
What do you mean, what kind of color? What kind of
like,
brand?
Yeah, what kind of, no, like, well, you can say the brand if you want, or the type of blonde that you put. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a hairstylist, so I have no clue how to say all these terms.
Right. Well, the last time you came in with virgin hair, so you were lucky enough to get a very light blonde on your first try. Typically, that doesn't happen with someone that has really dark hair. Usually, they pull a lot of gold. So in your case, we did like I would say a sandy kind of a blonde. Today we're going to go more for the cooler, beigeier, grayish type of blonde.
I love that.
Yes. And then,
and another question was, what do you do to take care of your hair when you go this blonde?
Listen, the truth is, I don't care who does your hair. When you apply bleach on your hair, you do need bleach in order to balayage and to get this light. So truthfully, your hair is going to dry a little bit. It comes with the territory, but don't be afraid of bleaches. Bleaches today are a lot better than they were. I've been doing this 25 years, but now they're buffed a lot more. There's additives that you can use to multiply the bonds so that way it doesn't break off your hair. But the truth is you have to maintain it at home with deep conditioning treatments. There's something called linkage mu that we do at the salon, and then there's a maintenance packet that you take home for 5 weeks. Or there are repair masks.
I love the masks.
Yeah, the repair masks are amazing. And you can take that. Remember that your ends must remain moisturized or they will break. Anything that dries and becomes brittle breaks. So while your hair is growing here, and if it breaks here, then you're not going to really notice your growth.
Yeah, I completely agree. I did like a coconut treatment yesterday, the whole day before
What do you mean by coconut treatment?
Well, it's a coconut oil. I just put coconut oil on my hair. Is that bad? Please don't tell me it's gonna mess up what we're doing right now.
It's not gonna mess up what you're doing.
I just put it on my ends because they were really dry.
Okay, now here's the thing about oils and oil treatments, okay? Oils are meant to fry. Don't forget that. So anything that you apply to anything, if you put oil on your hair and you apply any type of heat, it's going to magnify the heat. So it depends on how and when you use it. So if you're going to use the coconut oil and you're going to do a deep treatment with heat, that's fine. When you add it to your masks, that's okay. Now, to put oil on your hair before flat ironing, for example, that is a no-no because you're magnifying the heat, and it's just, flat ironing is bad in general because most people don't know how to turn down the dial. So when you turn up the dial, it's going to break your hair, especially with oils, because it's meant to magnify.
Yeah,
You
that
know?
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I have a very good question, and I think this appeals to a lot of people because, well, I never dye my own hair, but I get this complaint a lot, like from people, hearing people talk about how when they dye their hair blonde, it becomes orange themselves. Yeah, it becomes orange. So what happens?
That's
What?
a no-no. That's
a-
really the answer.
No.
You cannot get that perfect blonde by dyeing it yourself because you have to highlight, most likely, and you have to use a specific bleach. There's 1,000 bleaches now on the market. Every bleach isn't the same. Furthermore, just with color, you're never going to get that light blonde that you want, ever. You're always going to get the orange.
Wait, and
It's so complicated. You know, in order to get a good formulation, you have to have somebody look at your hair and say, okay, you need to be lifted 2 levels. This is what I need. I need to place this highlight here in order for it to look this way, or to accent your face or your brows or your nose or your skin or whatever it is that you want it to accent. You understand?
Yeah, it has to be like a specific formula because nobody's hair is different. Everybody's hair is not the same.
Everybody's hair is not the same.
Yeah.
What I need in my hair to lift it a couple of levels, you may need something completely different.
Yeah.
It's
And
all
it's-
based on your base color.
And especially if you have done something with it before. Like,
Exactly. If you have previous color, understand the rule of thumb in the color world. Color does not lift color. If you have old color in your hair and you want to go lighter, you put on that box dye. Your roots are going to be one color because that's the virgin hair, and everything that you previously dyed will not lift. It's going to get darker because you're putting more pigment on top of pigment on top of pigment.
yeah,
So that's what
so true.
happens. Color is very, very complicated.
Oh, yes.
You need to hire a good colorist or go to a good colorist. Invest the money one time. Get it done the right way. Because in the end, you're going to spend more on a color correction than anything else.
Yep.
Sometimes people say, oh, it's so expensive. No. If it took a lot of time to do your hair, then it's going to cost you.
Yeah.
That's just
true.
the bottom line.
And then she asked, where can she go? And I said, you. So,
Hello, I'm right here.
Where are
you
you
can come to my
located?
salon. I am in Cherry Hill, 606 Haddonfield Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
there we go.
I have
Very
a
close to
staff-
Philly, by the way.
Yes, we are 24. I have a staff of 24. 10 of them are hairdressers, and they're great colorists, and most of them are trained by me. So don't
Yes.
worry, you're in good hands when you come here.
Definitely.
Are we cheap? No. You don't want cheap. You want good.
Good. That's
See,
true.
there's the difference. It's like buying a knockoff bag and buying the real thing, right? You don't want, which one's gonna last you longer, you think? The real thing, right? So you'll get your balayage done one time, but then you don't have to come for a few months.
Yep.
That's the difference.
Well, that's why I'm back, guys. So
Yeah.
make sure you check her out. She's amazing.
And
on-
check we're
and you always posting
morasalon.com.
before and afters of your
Always
clients.
posting before
so,
and afters.
Yes.
We put our money where our mouth is. We don't. We are very transparent with what we do. So our page, Mora Salon, on Instagram. We're online, morasalon.com.
Yeah, I love it. So make sure you guys check her out.
What's up? What's up?
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
I
We're
have
more
so
than
much hair.
halfway.
I have so much hair, guys.
Yes. Paint, paint, paint. Sweep, 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 and brush, brush, brush.
York, para la República Dominicana, que envidia. She's going to the Dominican Republic.
I haven't seen her in years, and I saw her today. It's so cool. Huh?
That's a present.
Yeah, I did her makeup for her wedding, and look, wow, it's been 4 years. I know, 4 years. And she lives close by me now. I mean, how crazy is that? I would never see each other.
Awesome. This is step 2. So now we're going to be rooting her and blending all this together. We're going to color melt into those nice cool blondes. This is going to be good. Very, very good.
Neither. All right, so we're finally at the drying stage. I can't wait to see my hair. Some definition.
We use the Oribe Soft Lacquer and the Oribe Impermeable.
Ya hemos terminado, concluido este vlog del pelo. Espero que les haya gustado. Comenten en la parte de abajo qué pensaron, si les gustó el cambio. No se les olvide suscribirse y venir aquí a donde Wanda Mora en New Jersey para que se haga su cabello. Si
Aquí
están-
siempre a la orden.
Sí, excelente servicio y bueno, me encantó. Gracias.
Thank you. Yay.
¡Feliz Navidad!
Igual. Bye.